So, we are back in the groove. We've been playing Toejam and Earl for a couple of weeks now, and I feel like we've only scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. Realistically, you know, when you play this game, from game to game, it doesn't change too much. There is replayability, and the fact that the levels are procedurally generated, so every time you play, it's a little different. And the characters that you can pick do have different stats and different abilities that make gameplay a little different. But generally, the games sort of wind up being the same in the end. So let's go ahead and start a new game before too much time goes by. We don't need this one. This was just a test I was doing. We can get rid of that one. So we're going to do brand new games. So far, we've beaten the game on Fixed World with Toejam and on Random World with Earl. So we are going to start a new game. We unlocked Random World. The goal here is to unlock Hard Mode. And I forget exactly. I feel like once you beat Random Mode, then you unlock Hard World. When we beat Random Mode the last time, the game actually glitched out, and we didn't get to see the epilogue. So once we collected the last ship piece, the game sort of froze up and wouldn't let us complete the epilogue and thus get the achievement of beating the game. So that is why we don't have Hard World unlocked right now. But that doesn't matter. We were going to play a few more Random Worlds anyways before trying Hard Mode. So let's just jump right into it. So we are going to be doing Random Mode. So we beat Fixed World with Old School Toejam, and we beat Random World with Old School Earl. Just talking about the characters a little bit. Old School Earl versus New School Earl. I actually prefer the new version. Not in terms of the aesthetic. I mean, you can't really beat the character design of the original Earl with just his polka dot. I don't know if they're boxer shorts or swimming trunks or if they're just straight up the type of clothes that they wear on their planet, but this character design is awesome. And the New School Earl, the character design is fine, but his abilities I think are better. So you can see Earl is able to eat bad food down in the lower left-hand corner. You can see the abilities that each character has. Earl has the ability to consume bad food. The game will generate food throughout as a way of restoring your health. And if it is a good piece of food, piece of pizza or a chocolate sundae or whatever, that's going to restore your health. But there's bad food out there that'll take your health away if you eat it. And Earl doesn't matter. He'll eat anything and it'll restore his health, which I think is a much better ability than getting 2-for-1 sushi or getting 5 times health from root beer. Root beer is my least favorite present, I think. Even though it's considered a positive power-up, it's not good. I don't like it. So playing with Old School Earl, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Today I think we're going to... Okay, so when we beat the game on Fixed World, we unlocked the character of Kibo, but we might as well work through the playable characters that we have first. I think just at random, I just kind of picked. We're gonna try out Lewanda today. So this was a character that was introduced in the sequel, Panic on Funkatron, as a potential love interest for Toejam, I believe. It could be either or, Toejam or Earl. But I believe the characters introduced, Lewanda was for Toejam and Letitia was for Earl. So let's get going. Lewanda's special abilities is that all the coin meters that pop up in the world that can provide potential power-ups, we can use for free. We don't have, normally it costs 10 cents of our money that we have in order to use a coin meter, but with Lewanda, coins are free. So that's kind of cool. And the presents that she starts with are the fixed present and change presents. So she's sort of a support character, almost, you could say. And so she doesn't start with anything that potentially powers her up. Like Toejam, for example, starts with high tops in his inventory, so you can run a lot faster right away if you want. Nothing that Lewanda starts with is a power-up, but has the ability to get to something that could be a power-up. So that's kind of the issue there. We're going to play on normal difficulty, of course, as always. And let's get it going. So we're going to start Random World with Lewanda and see how it goes. I think we can probably get through in this stream. We can probably get through 3 games. These games tend to go pretty quick. I'm not gonna be speed running or anything like that, but we're not gonna dawdle. You know, we might as well move through as quick as we can. All right, so when a bowling ball pops out of a tree, you gotta get out of the way. So right away we got a coin meter off the bat. That's kind of nice. Oh, okay. Okay. That's actually a really interesting start to the game. So one of the effects that can happen when you put coins in the meter and a button pops up is that you could get... There's a lot of things you could get. You could get food, you could get a present, an earthling could show up, a good one or a bad earthling, or you could get a doorway. And a doorway will transport you to a random location on the current level that you're on. So it'll teleport you somewhere else on the map. Now, what's interesting about level 1, dang it, that happens sometimes when you open a bush. The food will like come down before you can move away. Like it has to finish a certain animation before you can walk away. And so that time we were forced to eat some bad food. But back to the doorway. So a secret fact about this game, and we'll just, we'll take the time to explain it now since this doorway popped up, is that on level 1 is always the same. We always get this same island with some trees on it. The elevator's always in the same spot. There's always this tiny little island right off the shore there. But there are also other things in level 1 that aren't readily apparent. So if we were to travel north on the map and a little bit to the east, like up and a little bit to the right, there is a secret island hidden out in the water that has presents on it. It has like 5 or 6 presents that could offer a potential power-up. But the problem is it's across this water and we can't swim there. It's too far to swim without dying multiple times. If you stand still long enough, they'll fall asleep. And there is another secret island to find on level 1. If we traveled south and east, down and to the left, we would find another island that has a couple bushes and some money on it, but also we can fall down. Level 1 is not the bottommost level in this game. There is a level 0, and it's sort of supposed to be like a hidden kind of secret level, and you can get there. But you need a present. You need a present to cross the water. You can't just swim there. If you try to swim there, you'll lose all of your lives, or at least several of your lives, drowning in the process. So the question right now is, do we take the doorway and get teleported to potentially one of those 2 islands that has presents on it, or the gateway to level 0? Hello, by the way, welcome to the stream. We had an interesting start to this game where a coin meter provided us with a doorway. We have some mystery presents. We have a change present. I say let's go for it. Let's just see what happens. We don't get a lot of opportunity right off the bat to get transported to one of these 2 hidden islands on level 1. So let's go for it. Let's see what happens. And just a second. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so I said that it can transport us to a random spot on the map, and we didn't even have to worry about it because it just transported us to the same island. So I think we'll try to explore the hidden islands on level 1 in a different game. We'll get to level 0 at some point eventually. Maybe when we do hard mode, we'll because there's no real need for level 0 on the normal random mode. We'll explore that eventually though. In one of our games. So here we go, level 2. Let's see what we got. Again, yeah, this is random mode, so these levels are being procedurally generated. So every level we come up to, we have not seen before. Nobody has seen before. And these levels could be insanely difficult, or they could be insanely easy. Like, we just don't know. Oh my god. That's the second time now. I feel like it's different characters that you play as have different animations for shaking the trees and the bushes. And so some of them take longer than others. And there are seriously times where the food just falls right in your belly instead of giving you the opportunity to walk away. Alright, we're gonna get this elf here. He's got a present for us. Got $2 so we can identify one present with the carrot man. Doorway. That's funny because we got one on the first level. So let's see what we got here. So one thing that we should keep it. Oh my God, there's the elevator. All right, so that was not too difficult. One thing to keep in mind with these, how I said that the levels are procedurally generated. One thing that isn't randomized in these levels are the enemies. So the Earthlings that we come up against, level scaling is still in effect, even though the landscape of the levels will change and is generated, randomly, procedurally. The enemies that we face still scale the way they normally would. So we're not going to encounter any really tough enemies on the first level. The level scaling of the enemies is still the same. We won't run into any problems with level scaling until we get to hard mode and extreme mode. So we will enjoy this while we can. So the strategy here then is to find the elevator as quickly as possible. But the secondary strategy in these early levels is also to maybe collect as much stuff as we can. Like find as many presents as we can. Oh my God, this guy's gonna get me. And he bumped me right into the fish bones and got nailed by the jackhammer. That was an unfortunate series of events. Oh my gosh, Lewanda is really slow. I mentioned in my last stream that speed is probably the most important attribute of everything in the game. And Lewanda doesn't start with a lot of speed. There we go. There's full health right there. So going back to the strategy, again, strategy is basically just to find the elevator as quickly as possible before too much can do anything to harm us. And if there's a ship piece on the level, obviously we collect the ship piece before getting into the elevator and proceeding to the next level. The way we know that there's a ship piece on the level, up at the top of the screen, a little symbol will pop up and will let us know that there's a ship piece that we can find on the level. But since these levels are completely random, we have no idea where the elevator is. We pretty much have to explore the entire level or get lucky. I'm gonna try my luck with these guys. These guys will let you roll a d20 and d12. That's pretty good. Dang it. I haven't yet once won this while streaming. But let's try it one more time. If you roll the dice higher than what they say, oh my God. You'll win between $2 and $5, I think it is, a certain amount of money. All right, so we definitely went in the wrong direction. We should have gone up at the start of the level, but that's okay. Like I said, these early levels are good to explore and collect presents and collect power-ups and stuff, because as the levels get harder, it becomes harder and harder to stop and search every tree or bush. Whoops, didn't mean to jump into the water there. Because there's enemies around. And wow, we're already full, so that means we might as well try our luck with a couple of these presents and see what we get. This one is amped this level. So there's a small chance that a present in your inventory will become amped when you start the level. The chance of that is based on your present skill. So let's see what we get here. Oh my God, Earthling Horde. Okay, so that is a present that drops several Earthlings on the map all at once. And oh my God, we're gonna get knocked down. So we are getting hit with multiple Earthlings effects all at the same time. Oh my God! There's no way out of this! Oh my gosh! Okay. Alright, we're no longer dizzy. Yep, okay. So that was probably one of the worst effects that we could have had for a present. And like, getting an Earthling Horde is not necessarily a bad thing, because there's a chance that the Earthlings you get will be good. But in that case, they were all negative, and they weren't. And when you open a present like that, the level scaling holds true. So it would never produce an Earthling that is like above your level. So that's good. At least we didn't get anything that would like just kill us in an instant, which was great. But the Cupid when he hits you with an arrow, it mixes up your D-pads, which just happened right there because I went for the power hat. So it mixes up your D-pad, so you don't know which direction is which, and I'm having a hard time finding my way to the elevator. There we go. And combining that with the hula girl that showed up, which traps you in a trance and doesn't let you move, and then the guy with the alien fan with the sign, he was doing damage. That was not a great combination. But there is object permanence in this game, which is a really good thing. So if you get knocked off on a level and go back, your stuff will still be there. So all of the presents that got knocked out of me are still in the location where we had that altercation. So we can just go back and get them. The only thing we have to worry about is that the Earthlings that spawned are also still there. So we just have to be careful. But if we go back to the spot without running into this guy, yep, there he is. All of our presents are still there, so we're just gonna pick those back up. Hopefully we can avoid this hula girl. Ooh, if we... Okay. I'm just leaving that mystery present. We gotta get away. We gotta get to the next level. Taco's gonna heal us up, and we are out of here. There. See, if I would have just gone up and to the left instead of choosing down right when the level started, then we would have been out of there. Like, that's the thing with these levels. Like, you have to pick a direction when the level starts. You know, you can go up, down, left, right, whatever. And if you pick the wrong way, you're kind of effed. You know, like there's not much you can do about it. You just have to wander around until you find what you're looking for. But that's, you know, that's the game. All right, here we've got a couple of dollars right off the bat, and the guy in the trench coat is a good guy to talk to. Oh my God, the Men in Black guy is not fun. The Men in Black guy will change some of your presents to mystery presents, and that's not always good. Broken mean rocket skates. That could be good, but I'm gonna hang on to the fixed present. Oh no, the hula girl. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the carrot man for now, even though we have enough money to identify another present. I think we just need to keep going here. Oh my God. So I just opened up a present there just to see what we get because our inventory is full and we got the mean rocket skates. These are fun because you can move really fast and bump Earthlings out of your way. However, you can't slow down at all, so you have to be really careful. And there, the elevator showed up on the map, so there we go. No shit piece on this level, so let's just move on to the next. The rocket skates are definitely a present that is used by speedrunners in this game to, you know, complete the levels as quickly as possible. And they're pretty fun, but they can be tough to control if you're not used to it or if you're, you know, not expecting it. But you're pretty much invulnerable when you have them. So it's kind of fun just to buzz around and knock Earthlings off the edge of the world. Alright, I kind of would like another fudge sundae just to have that in the back pocket. I'm going to use one of my change presents actually on one of these doorways. The doorways are not super useful all the time. They can come in handy once in a while, but the odds of us needing one are pretty low. So I'm going to change one of these to something else just so I can free up space for this fudge sundae here. Doesn't hurt to have some good food in your inventory. You'll notice 2 levels ago I bought the sushi from the sushi guy. That is a way of just having good food in your inventory that you can use at any time. That way, if our health dips down too low, we just open the present, eat the food, and we're good to go. Okay, so up at the top, level 5, we see that we have a ship piece on this level, so that is what we'll be looking for first. Oh boy, so there is an elevator. We don't know if it's the proper elevator or not, but it is now marked on the map, so we can find it again. We have $3. We can identify one present. Let's go with this one. Spring shoes. All right. All right, and we are going to let's play the rhythm game. It's good to play the rhythm games early on just to get the experience and get the power-ups that you need. These are fun, so they ask you to do one of two things. You either play Otis's beat, or you make your own beat and then match it. And they're usually pretty easy. So it's, you know, easy experience. You usually get $1 and a present if you do well. And they let you do it twice. You can, for every one of these rhythm dance people that you find, you can play it twice. So that was me making my own beat, and now we just have to match it, and we'll get some more power-ups. Ooh, that was slightly different than what I entered, I feel like. I think there was a little bit of lag there that caused what they heard to be slightly different than the buttons I pressed, but whatever, that's okay. Alright, gosh. Lewanda has no inventory either. Let's try this one. Oh man, we're not having very good luck right now. So, the two presents that do the worst are the baby randomizer and the major randomizer. What that does is take some presents in your present pool that you have identified, and it randomizes them so they are not identified. So, it's good we found it this early because we didn't have a lot of presents identified anyways. So it's good to find one of those now. And now we have it, we know what present to stay away from for the baby randomizer. And I'm actually just going to dump those presents. So we don't accidentally open one in the future. So a little bit of a setback, but actually it all worked out fine because now we know what the baby randomizer looks like. And we've got a little bit of money here now, so we could talk to Mr. Carrot Man. Ah, okay. Yeah, we might as well. So, when you do the coin meters and hit the buttons, there is a chance you will get one of these special doors. And these doors lead to... Pause for dramatic effect. Punkatron! So this is the home planet that these aliens all come from. And the whole point of the game is to get back to this world. But if you find one of the hidden doorways, it's sort of like a little bonus level where there's trees and power-ups and pretty much only good things. There are a couple of things in these bonus levels, secret levels, that can hurt you, but overall, it's just a way of getting free presents and free money. Except I'm all out of inventory, so we're gonna open a couple presents and see what we get. Earthling. Not sure what Earthling that was. Let's not worry about it. So pretty much everything in this secret level is going to help us, so we're gonna stick around and see what we can get. Amped present. Boombox, alright. It's good to, even if you open a present that you wish you would have saved for later, it's still good because it never hurts to identify as many presents as possible. We're just gonna change one of those. There we go. Don't need any more food. Alright, cool. Amped present, lane. Oh gosh, yeah, we gotta open some presents here. Time teleport, that'll help. Time teleport lets you teleport to another random spot on the map for a certain amount of time. You don't really need it on the secret level. It's very helpful on level 1 if you're trying to get to the secret islands on level 1. Wow, there's so many power hats. Also, by the way, if I tend to go a little too quickly, or if I do something and don't explain it, feel free to, you know, drop something in the chat. I will try to keep an eye on it. I mentioned that my chat box was malfunctioning a little bit earlier, but I'll try to keep my eye on the OBS interface and answer any questions anyone might have. Okay, so I opened a present to make room in my inventory. It was a slingshot. The only weapon that you're given against the Earthlings in this game are tomatoes. I don't know why it's tomatoes, but that's the only thing that will damage Earthlings, I guess. And so it comes in a form of a slingshot, or just tomatoes that you throw with your hands, or tomato rain is the other option that can happen. Alright, so we have way too many presents to go through here. $2, nice. So I'm opening presents here for a few reasons. One, to make space in my inventory. Two, opening presents is the quickest way to get experience. So you'll notice in the lower left-hand corner there, we're already ready for a promotion based on the presents I've been opening. And also just to identify what the presents are. The more presents you can identify, the better. The telephone there didn't do any good because the secret levels already have the entire map uncovered, so there's no tiles you can uncover, so no experience there, but we got the experience for opening the present at least. And I want to just get as many of these presents as we can here, because finding these secret levels only happens, you know, I don't know, once every half a dozen games or something like that. It's not something that happens very often, so might as well take advantage of it. So yeah, again, I'm just kind of opening random presents in the inventory to make room for new ones, and that is getting us experience. We're actually almost ready for a second level up. If we open a couple more, we'll probably be ready, and then there's a carrot man right by the elevator back to the real world, and we can get 2 level ups before going back. So let's see. Tomatoes, there we go. Let's take this guy out. These guys in the spaceships, if you touch them, they will randomize your stats. Which doesn't sound very bad, but like it could drop your speed to 0, or it could put your speed up to the absolute maximum, or like your present skill could go way down. So if you open a broken present, like you would automatically just blow up. Like you don't want to touch the aliens. They're really slow, so they're easy to avoid, but it still is really detrimental to touch one of those, so definitely stay away. Alright, Carrot Man, promotion to a doofus. Here we go. So when you level up, 3 of your stats are randomly selected and increased by 1. There we got speed, so that's really good. Speed, as I've said, is probably the best attribute to have. And we've got some money, so let's identify some presents. We have $14 now, so we can pretty much identify everything here. Nice jackpot and root beer. Oh my god. It's gonna become well known that root beer is probably my least favorite present. Don't like it. It serves basically no purpose. And light switch is pretty much useless. Love letter gives you a mystery present. Jackpot's good to have though. That'll get your money back up. All right, let's just do this tree here. Nothing in there. All right, we're out of here. So that is the secret level. I didn't realize we'd find one so early, but just a little way of getting a few extra power-ups free and clear. You know, there's no enemies besides the aliens and the spaceships there, and they're easy to avoid. So secret levels are pretty good. Pretty good in this game. So now it just brings us back to the level we were on. But not where we found the door. It apparently brings us back to where we started the level, which kind of sucks because we got to go all the way back around, but that's okay. So, we found the elevator on this level, but there is still the ship piece to find, so we have to get that first. We could jump in the elevator and just go to the next level, but we can't beat the game without all the ship pieces, so there's no point in getting in the elevator until we find the ship piece. You could always come back for it, but it's easier to just get it. Show elevator for a broken time teleport. I'm gonna turn that down, and there's the ship piece. We're getting really close to that dentist, but somehow he did not see us. And we got the windshield. All right, or they call it the roundy glass part. All right, when you get the ship piece, you get a random prize. Here we get amped present. Very nice. Oh god, there he saw us. All right. If you are on a road or a sidewalk, you walk faster. Like it boosts your speed. So definitely good to hop on the roads whenever possible. And Gandhi provides a safe circle of you cannot be harmed when you're near Gandhi. So also a good guy to have on your side. Okay, don't pick up those presents. So like I said, this game does have object permanence, so whenever you drop a present or something, or a present is expelled from your inventory, it'll stay exactly where it is for the rest of the game, so you can always come back for it. The mailboxes allow you to buy presents. There'll be like random ones in here that you can buy for certain amounts of money, but we don't have any money right now, so we're just gonna go. Alright. Level 6, moving along. And also let me know, by the way, too, if the music of the game volume needs to be a little louder. When I watched the recording of the last stream, the music of the game and the volume of the game seemed to be a little bit loud, so I dialed it back a bit, but just let me know if it's too soft or if anything needs to be adjusted there. Okay, so we've got water and sand on this level. I see 2 elevators already, and we have a ship piece to get, so a lot going on already on this level. Ah, Carrot Man is right there. We are ready for... Oh, nice, and the phone. So the telephone shows up. It will unlock 4... It'll uncover 4 tiles on the map and give you the experience for them. Promotion! Now we're a cabbage. The ranks on the levels are always the same. It goes from Wiener to Doofus to Cabbage to Poindexter and all that. Those never change. Those are always the same. So we got 2 boosts to our speed there. That is going to be very helpful. Trench coat dude, invisibility paint for tomatoes. Nah. Invisibility paint is a pretty good present. It just makes you invisible to all the Earthlings. Easy way to escape a dangerous situation. Alright, so we've got 2 elevators on the map, but one of these is definitely going to be a decoy. We don't know which one, but we'll figure it out eventually. Let's just find that ship piece first. Chicken and eggs will restore our health. Oh man. Oh gosh. So the dentist is worth avoiding. He does pretty bad damage. So there you'll see jumping in the water is a pretty easy way of avoiding Earthlings most of the time. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but when an Earthling aggroes on you, I think it's just like a random amount of time that they'll chase you until they de-aggro. So if you just avoid them for long enough, they'll leave you alone. And the water is a good way of avoiding them because they can't follow you into the water. However, you obviously can't stay underwater indefinitely. Like, once you jump in, your health will start going down until you die. But it is a good way of avoiding Earthlings as long as you have enough health to stay in the water for a little while. Alright, so we just walked around that entire lake for no reason because the ship piece is not up there. That's the thing with these random levels, you just never know where stuff is. You just have to walk around until you find it. So hopefully what we're looking for is in this direction. Okay, so here we have a situation, if you look at the map, well, I was gonna say, if we blow up the map a little bit here. Now, it appears, so the ship piece will always show up on the map, the Carrot Man will always show up on the map, and the elevators will always show up on the map, and the fake elevators as well. So, at first glance, it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go. There's no ship piece on this big landmass that we are on. So, you know, what do? The way that these levels are generated, you will never find yourself in a situation where you can't get to the ship piece or you can't get to the elevator. You just have to find a hidden path. So there's these hidden paths that show up only when you get near them. And then they provide you a pathway to where you need to go. Not every pathway brings you to where you need to go, though. There are definitely hidden paths that lead nowhere. So that's something to look out for. But, okay, we're going to avoid this boogeyman if we can. And ship piece number 2. Funkerific Coolifier. Bonus this time is extra life. Nice. Alright, Boogeyman's still chasing. We're going to duck into the Hyperfunk Zone here. These spawn randomly, so this is another mini game where all we have to do is avoid the obstacles and we'll get some easy power-ups, some money, and oh wow, okay. So that didn't last very long, but that's alright. I'm gonna try to avoid this guy, grab this present.
This might hurt.
And let's make our way back to the elevators here. So which one is the right elevator? No way of knowing until you step inside, so we're just gonna try them and find out. We have $4, so actually let's talk to this dude first. Ooh, Amp Show Hidden Pass, that's a pretty good one. There we go, alright. So, on the past level, we accidentally opened the baby randomizer, and now here we've just identified the major randomizer. So that is,
Hey, you.
excuse me, that is good news. There we go. Okay, now we have the right elevator. Alright, that level was good. We identified the major randomizer, second ship piece, and we didn't get trapped in a fake elevator. We are rolling. Wow, that's 3 levels in a row with a shit piece. I say it like it matters because it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how quickly you find the shit pieces because no matter what, the last shit piece is always going to be on level 25. So it really... Oh, I shouldn't be trying that. I thought I could sneak and get that button before he got me, but no. So the guy in the red suit is a Monty Python ripoff, the Spanish Inquisition, and he sends you back to the previous level. So he doesn't do any damage, he just sends you back. So all we gotta do is jump in the elevator, and we're right back where we need to be. So what I was saying is, yeah, the last ship piece, the 10th ship piece that you need to get is always on level 25. So it doesn't really matter if you find 9 ship pieces in a row on the first 9 levels. You'll still have to work your way up to level 25. So it's good to get the ship pieces done soon and just to get them out of the way. Then if you get all the first 9 ship pieces out of the way as quick as possible, then you can just focus on finding the elevator. You don't have to worry about the ship piece. So I guess it changes the game a little bit, but really it doesn't do very much. All right, I'm gonna open a present here just to, cause I got a lot of stuff breathing down my neck. I'm gonna drop this major randomizer just so I don't accidentally open it. And let's try this one. Present freeze. Alright, that's great. So that is a negative effect present. It freezes my presents, so I just can't use any until the clock runs out. So luckily we have enough speed to outrun these guys, which is ideal.
Hey.
Ooh, couple of presents. I wonder if new ones that I pick up are also frozen. Yep, looks like it. Just curious. So there's the elevator, but we need that ship piece. Oh my god, this dentist will not leave me alone. I said before, usually, I mean, they will de-aggro eventually. They won't chase you forever. But it seems like the amount of time that they chase you is completely random. Like, sometimes they'll chase you for 5 seconds. Sometimes they'll chase you for a minute. Like, right there. That dude was following me for a while. Like, dude, get a life. Leave me alone. Go drill some teeth that aren't mine. Okay, so let's see. So this is another situation where we're on this landmass that it just doesn't seem like, you know, there's no ship piece here. Like, where do we go? So it could be either in that landmass up north at the top, or there could be something down and to the left. It's just, we really don't know. I found that a good strategy is to just walk the entire perimeter because we clearly need to find a hidden path. And to find it is by walking near it. And the hidden paths are always, you know, on the edge of the map. You're not going to uncover a hidden path in the middle of a landmass. So if you just walk the perimeter, eventually you'll find the hidden path you're looking for. Oh my god. Wait for me. You can kind of, there we go. Like I said, eventually they'll leave you alone, but how long they follow you is totally up to them, I swear.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. I think it is on that landmass up north because we haven't found anything yet. Luckily, I'm just a little bit faster than this guy. I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Leave me alone. There we go. There it is. There we go. Should have done that first. Should have tried to get to that upper landmass first.
Hey!
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oops. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I was looking at chat. Probably shouldn't have done that. So, I mentioned before, so my chat box in OBS is malfunctioning a bit, so I can't see it. So I've got the window open. I've got a window open showing Twitch as well. So, Sam and Quinn, thank you for joining. And yeah, Sam, I think I already answered this again. There are 25 total levels. And the final ship piece is always on the 25th level. So no matter what, you gotta get there. You gotta play the whole game no matter what. And that was something I didn't know when I first played this game for the Sega Genesis back when I was a kid. We just thought that you would play the game and the ship pieces would just show up randomly and you would just have to like keep playing and playing until you found 10 ship pieces. But the same thing held true in the original game. There were 25 levels, and the last piece would always be on level 25. We just never... I mean, the original game is definitely harder than this one. I'm gonna throw that out. At least the random mode is. When we get to extreme mode, that's another story. I have not beaten extreme mode yet on this game. But in the original game, like the game was not easy. Because there weren't nearly as many different power-ups that you could get. And there wasn't as much you could do to your advantage. Like, it's hard to explain without just showing it, and eventually maybe we'll play the original game. But the original game was pretty tough. And again, I haven't played it in a while, so maybe it was just the fact that I was young and a kid. But in my opinion, that original game, Toejam and Earl, was not easy. Oh man! All right, let's try some presents here. See what we get. We have inner tube. Let's try a mystery one. High tops. All right. So high tops allow you to run a little bit faster. There's an elevator. Ooh, let's do the rhythm game first though. Rhythm game, easy power-ups. These are pretty easy. It does get thrown off a bit, the rhythm games, if you're playing online. And I'm hoping it's not going to get thrown off because I'm streaming. But when you're playing online with friends, these rhythm games can get tricky because of the lag of internet connection. So just keep that in mind. Nice. Got that one there.
Money.
Present and $1. Oh, wow. Yeah, we need some more inventory space. And yeah, Quinn, I'm glad you're enjoying the funky music. It is definitely one of the best aspects of this game. These rhythm games, kind of like Guitar Hero, they just give you a beat to match, and you gotta match it. And like I said, normally they're pretty easy, but it gets harder as you complete these mini games. You like grow in level for rhythm matching, and once you get to level 5, they get a little trickier. Overall, though, I don't find them too difficult. We are going to ditch this light switch. We're gonna ditch this amped root beer, whatever. I do not like the root beer presents. You can quote me on that. I do not care for the root beer. Alright, next level. We totally bypassed the Carrot Man there, too. We could have gotten a promotion. Tears of the Kingdom, Sam? For sure. I almost feel like I shouldn't play it, though, until I officially finish Breath of the Wild. And By finish, of course, I mean collect all 900 Koroks in the Breath of the Wild map. I don't even know if I'm joking or not. Like, I would love to find all of them, but it just seems like such a waste of time, to be honest. Maybe I'll look up the locations. Maybe I'll play Breath of the Wild again. I haven't played it in a little while. But maybe I'll continue my game and find as many of the Koroks as I can. You know, spend a few weeks playing it. And if I can't find them, just look up the locations and see where they are. Because I'd like to experience everything that Breath of the Wild has to offer before starting Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm definitely going to play it. Because based on the gameplay video that they released, I think it looks really good. I'm pretty excited. Alright, we are out of inventory again here, so I'm just gonna start opening presents like a madman and see what happens. Good Earthling, alright. What else we got? Oh, instant demotion. That's not a good one. So that brings you down a rank. Like when you level up with the Carrot Man, the instant demotion brings you back down to the level you were at before. And it takes with it the stat bonuses that you got. So, okay. The ship piece is up top, and there's 2 elevators. Oh my gosh. I need the Carrot Man, though. I need to identify some of these presents. There we go. Alright, we identified the Total Bummer. That's pretty good. The Total Bummer makes you blow up, and you die. So that's a good one to have identified. This one's still a mystery. Let's open a love letter. That will give us a mystery present. And let's open... I'm just gonna drop the unidentify. Oh yeah, we're all out of money. Alright. So we need the... Alright, I'm gonna do this. Just because I don't want to walk all the way up and potentially walk all the way back, I'm gonna test to see if this is the real elevator or not. And it is. Okay. So, if it's the real elevator, you can't get out of it before it sends you to the next level. But if it's a fake elevator, you can, you know, get out of it before it sends you back down to the previous level. So, oh no, we left that level without getting the ship piece. But it's okay. All we have to do is just walk off the edge of the world to get back to the previous level to get that ship piece. So what I'm going to do is just kind of walk around on this level until I find the elevator, I think. And then once we have the elevator marked on the map, we'll go back down to the previous level and get the ship piece that we missed. Oh my gosh. These dentists will not leave me alone. I've been flossing. I promise. And another one. Okay. Alright, all I'm going to do is try to uncover the elevator on the map. Ooh, telephone will help with that. There it is. Alright. So let's go back. When you fall off the edge, you go back to the previous level, and it will drop you in a random location on that level. So hopefully it's up. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go up here and grab this ship piece. And boom. Here we go. I'm a little slow in reading the chat. Like I said, my my chat interface on OBS is kind of malfunctioning right now. I gotta fix it. So I've got the a different window open with Twitch. Ooh, show hidden paths amp. That's probably worth picking up. I'm just gonna open this extra bucks present. Go. Yeah, finding all 900 Koroks though. Breath of the Wild. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. At the very least, though, I want to finish all the side quests. I think there's like 1 or 2 side quests in that game that I never finished because they don't tell you where they are. Like that was just one little criticism I guess I had about the game is that you just have to kind of stumble upon the side quests. I don't, at least as far as I know, I don't know how to like find out where. Oh god, thank god I didn't open that present. I just don't know how to find where those side quests are without Googling it, you know? So we'll see. I want to at least get all the side quests done before starting Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm excited for some of the game mechanics that they were introducing in Tears of the Kingdom. Fusing different weapons and items together, I'm like really excited for. Because there was so many items in Breath of the Wild, like all the monster parts and the fruit or whatever that you could get that just served no purpose. Like they all kind of served the same purpose, you know, like you would throw a monster part in to craft a elixir, but they all served this, you know, some of them were a little more effective than others, but that was it, you know. So it'll be fun to like combine monster parts with weapons for different effects. Like I think that's a great idea, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we're on level 10 and we're almost an hour in. This game is actually going a little slower than it should be, probably because I've been gabbing so much. But I just want to explain as much about the game as we're going, not only for anyone watching right now, but I'll be posting these on YouTube as well, so anybody who is catching these later on, I don't want to assume that anyone watching knows everything about the game. You know, I want to explain things as we go. Level 11, yet another shit piece. Yeah, we're getting a lot of these early on, which is pretty ideal. I mean, if you're gonna get them, you might as well get them on the easy levels, you know. Navigating the later levels is more difficult, so getting the ship pieces on the earlier levels is actually probably preferable. Alright, another boost to our speed. That's really gonna help out. Let's see, we have enough. Oh, no presents to identify. Anyway. Oh, wow. Another carrot man in that tree. That's funny. Oh, wow. They are... They're having a duel of the fates right now. It's Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul right there. Wow. Alright, so I'm dumping this major randomizer. We do not want a major randomizer in our inventory. Sleep gas. That could be a pretty useful present. Let's ditch the total bummer. And there we go. Alright. Let's see where we're going. Wow, this is kind of a big level too. So another thing that's kind of randomized is the size of the levels. Like sometimes the levels in general will just be smaller. So there's not as much of an area to search. Alright, that'll help, I guess. But it always gets tough when you get these really large levels where there's a lot of area, a lot of land to cover. And it just takes a long time to find where you need to go, you know? Alright, we should be able to avoid these guys pretty easily. There is an elevator. And there's another one, so... Alright, let's see here. Why don't we... uncover this tile here. Okay, nothing there. Let's... I think, strategies... I'm gonna hop in this elevator and just to see if it's real or not. And it's not, so that's good to know. Let's go south. I don't think it's gonna be way up at the top, the shit piece, but I'm basing that on absolutely nothing. But oh wow, a real mailbox. Nope, don't need either of those. So you'll notice I haven't been using. Okay, awesome. So there's the shit piece down low. So I haven't been using like a lot of presents. It pays, I think, to save some presents for later on. Once you get to level 20, the game kind of ramps up in difficulty, and the Earthlings are a little tough. So it's good to, if you have some good presents, save them for endgame. But it also doesn't pay to hoard presents, you know? Hold on, I gotta stop talking while I'm doing this. because I've definitely ended the game before with all these presents that I just didn't use. So we'll start opening these once we get to level 15. Level 15 is where there's kind of a little jump in difficulty, and then level 20 there's another jump in difficulty. Oh. Nice. Alright, couple of bucks. We got a doorway and tomatoes. I'm gonna pass on both of those actually. The money should be good enough. Let's just get this ship piece here. And we'll be on our way. So we're already at 5 ship pieces though, which is why this is taking a little longer than normal, I feel. Usually almost an hour into a game, you'd be a little farther along, but we've gotten a lot of ship pieces early in this game, so that slows things down a little bit when you have to, you know, find where the ship piece is. Okay. Let's keep it moving though. Alright, now we got baby Medusas to deal with. The baby Medusa will randomize presents in your inventory, so you want to stay away, but there's a telephone right there that I really want to get. Sure, man. Alright. Alright, no shit piece on this level. All we gotta do is find that elevator. Ooh, Santa Claus. Alright, well, he's out of here anyways. Santa Claus is fun to get. He will give you a couple extra presents if you sneak up on him. But he's kind of hard to get. Basically, you can't get Santa if there's other Earthlings around, because you have to kind of like, oh shit, sneak up on him. We're just gonna avoid the Hyperfunk Zone. Kind of want to move this one along here, speed this up a little bit. Been dawdling a little bit, but that's okay. I like, Brant, what's up, buddy? Good to see ya. Welcome to the party. Glad you could join. So yeah, for those just joining, we are playing Toejam and Earl Panic on, sorry, not Panic on Funkatron. That was the sequel for the Sega Genesis. This is Toejam and Earl Back in the Groove, the remake of the original Toejam and Earl game that was produced for Sega Genesis in the early 90s. And this game incorporates elements from all 3 Toejam and Earl games. Yes, there are 3 of them. The original spawned a sequel for the Sega Genesis called Panic on Funkatron. Oh my god! Alright. So we just narrowly avoided disaster there. But, yeah, just to kind of recap. So this game is a remake of the original game of Toejam and Earl, but this game also incorporates some elements of the sequel, Toejam and Earl Panic on Funkatron, and Toejam and Earl 3, which came out for the Xbox in 2006 or 7, something, I can't remember when it came out. Okay, I somehow have no health and I'm still alive, which is kind of funny. Health bar is down in the lower left-hand corner there. So I am going to see if I have any food in here. I think I have sushi. There we go. That'll do to restore a little bit of health, give us some breathing room. Okay, so no ship piece on this level. We're looking for the elevator, so let's try this one. And I thought it was gonna be that easy. But there's another elevator right there, but the lady in the shopping cart is brutal. She is pretty fast, so I am going to screw it. Let's open these rocket skates here. This will make things go a little quicker for a level or 2. Oh my god, that's not the real elevator either. Okay, so the game can spawn multiple fake elevators, so definitely be on the lookout for that. and the mean rocket skates definitely make it easier to traverse the map. You just have to be careful not to ramp yourself off the edge of the world. But you can't, oh shoot, you can't bump Earthlings around, which is pretty fun.
Money.
Alright, so we found 2 fake elevators and not the real one. So we've kind of been getting a little unlucky with these levels that they're really big, first of all, and second of all, we've been finding some fake elevators and we've been taking the wrong pathway to find the real one. Like, this particular game is taking a little longer than it really should. Oh my gosh, we still haven't found it. Like, look at the map. So the map in the lower right hand corner kind of shows you where everything is. And like, you'd think we'd have found something by now, but nope, that's just how it goes. So, again, these as a reminder, these levels are procedurally generated. So we didn't know what we were gonna get on any of these levels. The elevator could be like right next to us when we first start the level, or we might have to wander for over 10 minutes before we find it. So there we go. There you have it. We finally found it. Ooh, but it doesn't hurt to check. Telephone. Ooh, that could be useful actually. Oh, root beer. We're dumping it. Down with root beer. I'm sorry, like, there's some good presents in this game, but root beer is not one of them. It's just not. Like, it gives you a tiny bit of health, and then it causes you to burp excessively for like 30 seconds. And every time you burp, you can't move. It like stops you, so you can't run away from anything. So it's dangerous. It's not a power up. It's a power down. Okay, I'm gonna try to get Santa Claus here. If this boogeyman will get out of my face. Oh shoot! Dang it. All right. We'll get him later. We'll get him eventually. Wow, I really need more inventory space. Let's do this one. Torch. That's not useful. So what's cool about this game? If you open a present that is only like applicable in certain situations, it won't consume the present. It'll let you keep it. So like if you open a fixed present and you don't have a present in your inventory that is able to be fixed, it will let you keep that present. So you'll open it and you'll identify it, but it won't consume the present until you're in a situation where the present is able to be used. Like for example, here I just opened a torch present, which is only usable if we're in a dark level. There are some levels where the lights are off, and so it's like dark everywhere, and the torch helps with that. But if we're not on a dark level, the torch is pointless. So it identified the present, but it didn't open it, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, let's just open the telephone just so we can unlock some of the map here. Wow, I'd like to think that the squares uncovered by the telephone are random, but really it doesn't seem like they are. It feels like so often the telephone uncovers completely pointless squares on the map, you know? Fixed present and promotion. All right. Good present. Invisibility paint would not be bad to have. Let's do fixed present on the broken inner tube to make some space. There we go. All right, let's keep her moving. Boogeyman, there we go. Again, like as long as you avoid the Earthlings long enough, they will leave you alone. But the amount of time that they chase you for is completely random, I feel like. Some of them chase you forever, some of them leave you alone after 5 seconds. Alright, level 15. So at level 15, we get some upgraded enemies. The ice cream truck, I believe, starts appearing at level 15. which is a difficult enemy. It appears out of nowhere and moves pretty fast and does a lot of damage. Ah, dang it. Didn't make it to the sunflowers in time. So now we got this, ooh, and there's a... Alright, I'm opening the slingshot. We're taking out this mailbox. I don't like this mailbox. There we go. Nice. Oh, let's see if we can get the ice cream truck. Oh my god! Oh. Alright, I got a little too cocky there. I thought facing down an ice cream truck with nothing but a slingshot would be a smart move, but it wasn't. So, but that's alright. We've got plenty of lives. We've got a level up, and we might be getting a free life with this promotion anyways. We get 3 stats increased every time we level up, and yep, we got an extra life. So it's like that ice cream truck never hit us. Let's see, do we go up and to the right or up and to the left? Let's try up and to the right. This music. I say it all the time, but this music is just so funky.
Money.
And they definitely re-recorded all the music from the original, so they kept like the same tunes. But the original music for the original, it was for the Sega Genesis, of course. So all the music was made with 16-bit technology, you know. Here they re-recorded some of those tunes and made a few new ones as well, using obviously the power of the Nintendo. Well, not just the Nintendo. I'm playing it on Nintendo Switch, but this game is available for all platforms. So yeah, the music is just awesome. Love it. You can play your own beat. You got it, Otis. Go. So yeah, these rhythm matching, pretty easy. Easy power-ups. You got it, Brant. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Wow. Yeah, the higher you get in the rhythm matching, the tougher the matches are, but overall they're not too bad, but they can get a little tricky sometimes. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we've got a lot of really good presents actually, now that I think. What we're gonna do is do change present on the inner tube. So we can pick this one up. We're gonna leave the doorway and we're gonna move on. Oh, AMP5. Alright, we gotta pick that up. What's this one? Alright, organic. The AMP5 present is pretty good. It takes 5 random presents in your inventory and amps them. Which can be very, very useful. Because an amped present... So an amped present basically, just like the name suggests, it amplifies the effect of whatever present you want. I need the sunflowers! Okay. So if it's a positive effect that the present has, it amplifies that positive effect. If it's a negative effect, it amplifies the negative effect. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but generally amping presents is good. It's a good thing. So yeah, the AMP5 present is pretty nice to have. Identify. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky. There's the ship piece. There we go. Alright, I might use one of my presents here. Ah, broken present. Whatever. Broken mystery present. Is that even worth picking up? Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna dump the inner tube. There's very few situations where the inner tube is useful. And I don't want to go looking for the elevator, so you know what? This one is amped to this level, which doesn't always happen, so I'm gonna open it. If you open up an amped show elevator, it teleports you right to the elevator. So, boom.
Money.
Got that going for us. So those presents, an amped show elevator or an amped show shit piece, are very, very useful late in the game when you're trying to find the elevator and the ship piece past level 20, and you don't want to wander around through a sea of hostile earthlings looking for those for the elevator or the ship piece. If you got the amped present, it'll bring you right there. Gosh. So you'll notice like there's a lot of earthlings running around. And this isn't even hard mode. You know, like this is just the normal random mode. Once you get to hard mode, like it ramps things up. It definitely does. Sure, why not? We haven't done a lot of Hyperfunk Zone in this game. So, the map for the Hyperfunk Zone will be the same per playthrough. Like, so every playthrough, it changes, but every doorway to the Hyperfunk Zone you find in one particular playthrough will be the same. So you can kind of count on that. Oh wait, the elevator's down there. Or I see an elevator. Let's see, do I have like tops or something? No. Alright, let's just go down to this elevator and see if it's the real one. Oh, I hope it's the real one. Like, I just hate getting baited by a fake elevator, you know? Oh my god, are you kidding? Alright. Well, the real one better be over here instead of way up in the upper right-hand corner. Alright, so, first, do we have any presents to identify? Yes, we do. We have two. Oh, the Icarus wings. Arguably the best present that you can get. Icarus wings allows you to fly above everything. You can fly over water, you can fly over empty space, and basically see the entire level like from above. So like you can go right to where you need to go. Probably the best present you can get. It doesn't last very long, but it is a really good present. Alright, level 18. Let's keep it moving here. We're already at like an hour and 15 minutes for one game.
Say cheese.
Oh no! Oh my gosh. YouTube and mystery. Let's do... I'm gonna do sleep gas here just to get these guys off my back. Oh, but we should tiptoe, otherwise we'll wake them up. And I see the elevator on the map, so that's cool. Oh, there's a present. Really don't need it. Hey, extra life, alright. But I'm just gonna grab it anyways. By the end of the game, I always have so much money hoarded that it doesn't even matter. Like, I always end the game with like $30 in cash on me. Which is a lot in this game. In there. Oh my god! Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That was an unfortunate series of events. We got hit by the Cupid, but also plowed by the ice cream truck. The ice cream truck is making me nervous, and I don't have anything that will get me away from it, so let's just hope for the best. We're gonna jump in the water. And we're gonna use the water to our advantage to sort of like Circle strat him a little. Okay, so there he de-aggroed. Once we couldn't hear his bell anymore, that means he's not chasing us. We'll take a hit from the boogeyman, that's fine. Let's see if this is the hidden path we need. It's not. See, like I said, there's fake hidden paths just out there. There we go. That's the one we need. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. That's the risk in shaking these trees and houses. You never know what's going to be inside. It could be, oh my god. It could be something useful. It could be a zombie dentist waiting to drill your teeth. So that was a rough level. That was a little rough. But we're closing in on the end. We're almost to level 20, which is the home stretch. Let's see, level 19, no shit piece. Let's go this way. Ooh, there's an elevator. Oh wait, no. I was gonna just cut across there, but our health is really low, so I don't even know if we would have made it across there. Oh my! I did not even see that guy. Oh my gosh! Okay, so the red alien in the spaceship is a demotion. It brings you back to the previous rank that you had. Oh my god, we are gonna die. Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's take a breath. This is what happens late in the game. Like, stuff just keeps coming at you. Let's try an invisibility paint. This will let us walk around invisible and avoid any earthlings. It'll let us get out of that situation and hopefully to a place that is a little more friendly. Nice. Definitely needed some food, so that was good. But, of course, we didn't find... Oh, this little pathway is convenient. Alright, so no ship piece on this level, but we do need the elevators still. And a power food, that could come in handy. Let's just open jackpots. Oh, wow. Here we go. Now I think we're set. We're probably set on money for the rest of the game. We got 6 levels left. I think we're good to go. Oh my gosh. Nope. Oh wow. Luckily, when you tank a hit from an earthling, that will de-aggro any earthlings that are chasing you.
Baby wants a hug.
Get in there. Oh my god. Ooh. It shouldn't be this stressful. Like, you know, playing a game like this or whatever. Like, it shouldn't be. Especially, like, we're not even on the hard mode or the extreme mode. Like, this is just, like, standard gameplay for this game. Oh, okay. Here we have a good opportunity to get Santa Claus. So let's try to get him. We have to... Oh! I already screwed it up. You have to tiptoe towards him while he's digging in his bag. And then if he sees you while he's looking up, then he flies away. Let's do another Amp 5 here. Ooh, Amethyst level Icarus wings. Alright, I'm ditching the torch, grabbing the Amp 5. We've got a lot of good presents right now. Holy cow. Let's use... I'm going to use the Amethyst level Icarus wings just to speed this along a little bit. So this will make the Icarus wings last a little bit longer than they normally do, which will be perfect. So I can find the Ooh, Backer Island. I might do that. I might not. Oh no, I just want to find the ship piece. There it is. Nice. All right, so that was worth it. I think that was worth opening that. And we get a broken present for our trouble. Nice. So she says I can fix this. So if your present skill attribute is high enough, if you pick up a broken present, they will automatically fix it. Okay, damn it. Oh, alright.
You're late.
Ooh, okay. So the guy with the drone, if the guy with the drone hits you, he forces you to open a present automatically in your inventory, a random one. And I think he hit me twice because he opened up a invisibility paint and he also opened up an Earthling horde present, I think. So luckily we were able to get out of there because we had the invisibility paint going, so. All right, level 21, we're nearing the end. No ship piece on this level. We've got 7, so we still have 3 to find. Alright, we need Carrot Man for a promotion. Ooh, show elevator. That could be useful. Alright, don't need the amped rain cloud for sure. Change. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, Carrot Man. Nice. So I opened up a good Earthling present there, and that produced a Carrot Man. It could produce any type of good Earthling, but in this case it was a Carrot Man, and that was good because we're ready for a promotion. So there we go. And no presents to identify, so we can just get out of here. No ship piece, so I'm just gonna duck in here, and it's the right elevator. Wow, finally. So you'll notice, like in that, the map down there on this one was much smaller than some of the ones we've been getting. The land masses can be very big and take up the whole map, or they can be smaller. So that's just kind of luck of the draw, you know? Alright, ship piece level 22. Here we go. Let's do... So this is the... Like, we're kind of in the thick of it now. This is pretty much as difficult as it's going to get. So this is what we've been saving our presents for, basically. Especially if we encounter enemies like this, the ice cream truck. We can just... Alright, I'm gonna do this. Oh, there's so many options right now. Okay, let's see. First, you know what? Let's do the rocket skates. I'm gonna do them, and we'll be able to get rid of this guy. Boom, get out of here. And we're gonna be able to find, because the rocket skates allow you to go on water as well, and there's a lot of water on this level. Wow, this is a big level. Okay, so there's an elevator. You just need that ship piece. So you actually don't go faster. Oh, Icarus wings. So when you open your present inventory, that pauses the present consumption. So I'm not consuming any more rocket skates right now with the present menu open, which is really nice. Let's just ditch the organic power food. We probably won't need it. There we go. There it is. Nice. So that is number 8. Only 2 more per ship pieces to find. History present. Yeah, whatever. Just leave it there. Okay, so the black ice cream truck is sort of the advanced version of the ice cream truck. I believe it is instant death if you touch the black ice cream truck. Maybe if your health bar is high enough, you might be able to survive it, but I don't think so. Every time I've come into contact with the black ice cream truck, it's been instant death. So I'm not sure. But just avoid it. The normal ice cream truck spouts ice cream cones. It like produces ice cream cones to restore your health. But the black ice cream truck produces rotten cabbage to reduce your health. So makes it that much tougher. Alright, we are almost done. Closing in on the home stretch here. Let's do... First of all, let's do some of these amp... Ooh, okay. Change present on the instant emotion. That's not helpful. Let's do a promotion for Peanut. Boost our stats a little bit. Nice, we got 2 speed bonuses there. That'll be perfect. Let's also do... I'm tempted to do these amps. Yeah, let's do the amps. So the amp 5 picks 5 random presents from your inventory and amps them. We do the first one here. So one of our amp 5s got amped. That means that when we pick that one, it'll amp 7 presents, I believe. So let's try another amp 5. Let's show Wise Man. And let's just do the last one, because then we'll get amped Icarus Wings. We'll wait. We might not have enough presents to do it. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait a second. Amp to this level, show Wise Man. Let's just do that. So we'll go right to the Wise Man. We can identify these ones. Wow! 3 presents, 3 mystery presents, and they will all show hidden paths. That is ridiculous. What are the odds of that? Holy shoot. Holy shoot darn. I'm doing my best to suppress my language just so I don't get flagged on YouTube or whatever for using vulgar language, but wow, that was pretty crazy. Another mystery. I don't want any more mystery presents. Jeez. Okay, there's the elevator way down there, so let's see if we can get there. Motion. Dude. Or speed. Nice. And tomato rain. Nice. Okay. And we still have the amped amp 5. So, dude, if you have amped tomato rain, that is like one of the best presents you can have. That means tomatoes will fall from the sky, and they will one-shot all of the Earthlings. So anytime a tomato hits them, they are just done. Oh, this was the elevator I came in. Why didn't it despawn? Usually, sorry, I totally mistook that. Usually when you exit the elevator that brings you to the level, it will despawn. Which, there it goes. Okay, so I don't know why that didn't happen. That was just... This game is a little bit buggy. It's not that bad, but there are a few bugs you run into from time to time. And there was one right there. Alright, oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Again, they will give up. If you outrun the Earthlings long enough, they will give up. But you never know how long it's going to take. Alright, let's see if we've got 1, 2, 3. Here, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this amped 5. And we're gonna get all of these guys amped. And it is currently level 23. So let's try to find this elevator on this level. Then we've got an amped show elevator present, which will bring us right to the elevator on the next level. And that'll get us right to the last level, and we will be on our way here in just a minute. Oh my gosh. Is it up or down and to the right? I don't know. There it is. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Oh my god. Oh. Woo. Again. don't know why games are this stressful. Woo! Okay. So we've got 2 levels left, only 1 ship piece left, which will be, as I've said, the last ship piece is always on the last level, level 25. But we don't need to, so all we need to do on this one is find the elevator, but we have an amped show elevator. So boom, we open that, it brings us right to the elevator. Here we go, level 24, done. So level 25, all we gotta do is find the ship piece. We don't even need to find the elevator on this level. Once you get all 10 pieces, then game over. So let's see if we can find it. Got plenty of presents to help us out too. Alright, we're up at the top. Let's see what we got. Amp Tomato Rain, we're definitely gonna open. We have a show wise man present. Let's just like open all these. Here we go. We're gonna open. We have 5 amped show hidden paths. We're gonna open 1, and of course there's no more. So wow, those are all useless. We're gonna do amped Tomato Rain for sure. That will kill anything near us. And then we're gonna do amped Icarus Wings, I think. Yeah, that's the only way to go. So then we're flying around with tomatoes. Oh, there it is, right there. Didn't even need to use anything. There we go. 10 out of 10 ship pieces. That was about an hour and a half. I feel like usually I get done with those a little quicker. We got some bad luck on that one though. A lot of the levels were not designed in our favor for sure. So now we go to the epilogue. We've got all the ship pieces together. We go back to Funkatron.
You ready, big girl?
Yeah, I'm ready to.
And this song,
Right, let's do this.
I swear I love this song. Gonna turn up my volume a little bit here.
My name is Toejam.
Toejam and I'm Big Earl.
We come from outer space.
Whoa, oh, oh.
We crashed down on this planet.
It was an accident.
This is a crazy place. Hey, hey.
We just follow the yellow brick road all the way down to the end game. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Get funky.
Ba-ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
These crazy.
Alright, so when you beat the game, you get the opportunity to unlock another playable character. There are 3 locked playable characters when you start the game. And we already unlocked Peebo, this guy here, with the 3 eyes and the 4 legs. So let's unlock this guy over here, known as Geek Jam. He's dressed kind of like a nerd, even though he has the same body build as Toejam. Greetings, cordial associate. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yes, I would like to unlock Geek Jam. Thank you very much. Alright, so we've got another playable character unlocked, and then you get another bonus when you beat the game. So, this little guy sitting here in his throne of funk is Lamont. He is sort of the grand funk master of Funkatron. And it's his spaceship that you stole to go to planet Earth. And so, we talk to him at the end of the game. And he is going to give us a new power hat for our collection. Let's see what we want here. So there's a certain pool of hats that you can choose from. When you beat the game, he will give you a choice of 3 out of that pool of hats. So I think the Hat of Money is honestly one of the better ones, especially early game. It just lets you get a little more money early on. So, and there we go. And now we have hard mode unlocked. So we we might be trying that next. But I might want to unlock the rest of the characters before we do that. There's one more character to unlock still, so we might do that before we try hard mode. But now we have hard mode, which is great. And that's the end of the game. So that is random mode back in the groove with Lewanda, playable character of Lewanda. So that is pretty cool.